When we say that the cost of basic commodities has come down, it is a fact. When we say that Kenyans who have registered for Taifa Care are receiving better services than before, it is a fact.
Nobody is forcing you to go. Nobody is forcing you to pay. You make the choice. I went to Australia. They say they want nurses. They'll be paying them 500,000 shillings a month. But before you can become a nurse in Australia, before you go, they need you to do attestation, they need you to do exams. When you look at all those things plus the ticket of nearly $1,500, it comes to nearly 300,000 shillings just to go to Australia. The companies there are not paying, but they say the job is here. Get everything done and you come. So it's good for you to understand that there are some that provide everything, others don't provide everything, and it's there.
President William Samoei Ruto, yesterday, 12th of December, in the celebrations of Jamhuri Day in Kenya, opposed the critic sentiments that says he's been embracing the culture of lies and unfulfilled promises, and telling his critics to engage on the basis of facts and encourage everyone, including his critics, that these are facts that they can see, they can feel, and they can actually tell that things are happening in Kenya. And he says that there are so many things that he's been able to done with his administration in these 2 years, including retaliating that they will continue building bridges through the broad-based government, especially after he was seen bringing in Raila Amolo Odinga, who was the de facto opposition leader, back into government, and also the other day going to Gatundu to visit Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta for the purposes of driving this nation in togetherness. Therefore, my question is, the constitution clearly states that we are a state that once we'll go to elections and we'll elect a president, then those who become number 2, 3 onwards will become the opposition leader. Therefore, my question is, where is the position of the opposition leader? Therefore, the president also continued reiterating that there has never been a good medical scheme that has been able to assist Kenyans other than the chief. He said that the chief is working well, what he now calls the Taifa Care, works well and cannot be compared to the NHIF. Let's listen into the president as he continues taking pride in what he's been able to do for the past 2 years in his administration.
We encourage everyone, including our critics, to engage on the basis of facts and the truth. If some of us persist in the culture of reckless negativity, for how long will cynics mobilize Kenyans to deny facts that they can feel, that they can touch, and they can see? When we say that the cost of basic commodities has come down, it is a fact. When we say that Kenyans who have registered for Taifa Care are receiving better services than before, it is a fact. Na kujenga daraja ya umoja na ushirikiano kati ya Wakenya wote kutoka sehemu zote, dini zote.
The president has been facing backlash in the mountain region, especially whenever he sends his representatives either to read his speech, to take his greetings. Nobody wants to listen in to the president. And maybe that could be one of the reasons as to why he's not trying to find the kingpins of these regions in order to mend whatever might have been broken. Now, Ruto has already realized that he cannot only depend on the votes that are coming from other regions, but the key votes that he really needs to depend on are the mountain region. Now, yesterday we saw in Nyeri, whereby even the residents were being given meals just in order not to heckle whenever the president's name is mentioned. We saw them being given rice and meat. Anyway, watch this clip over here. Alfred Mutua has finally confirmed that you have to part with over 300,000 for you to go and work abroad as another through the exporting of labor from Kenya to the foreign countries. He says, for instance, there are exams that you are supposed to be conducting and you'll have to pay for them. And through that, should you change your mind, your balance will be given to you. Isn't this another scam, or is this another scandal that is brewing? Let us give it time. Anyway, let us listen to what he got to say about this.
Nobody is forcing you to pay. You make the choice. I went to Australia. They say they want nurses. They'll be paying them 500,000 shillings a month. But before you can become a nurse in Australia, before you go, they need you to do attestation. They need you to do exams. When you look at all those things, plus the ticket of nearly $1,500, it comes to nearly 300,000 shillings just to go to Australia. The companies there are not paying, but they say the job is here. Get everything done and you come. So it's good for you to understand that there are some that provide everything, others don't provide everything, and it's there. My job as a minister is to make sure that you're not conned. If you've paid a deposit and you fail your medicals, then you get back the remaining money that you need to get. You don't get conned, and you go back and you do your life. Maybe you change your mind after a while. You know, you find a beautiful girl, you decide, roho yangu, nyota yangu ni hii, sitaki kumwacha hapa, ataenda. So you say, I'm not traveling. I want to get married. I've got another job in Kenya. It's okay. They cut the medical fee, they cut their fee that they use to process you, and they give you back the rest of the money. So nobody will be conned under my watch.
Well, that's Kenya for you. Remember, in a row, the president in one time said that people who do not want the vaccination of their livestock are either stupid. Now, that is not the only thing. Like yesterday, he also mentioned that cynics are peddling the culture of relentless negativity. So you could see clearly that the president is kind of pissed off with Kenyans online, because we realized maybe on the streets when you demonstrate, the tear gases are there. But now this is an online revolution and it is hitting them hard. Anyway, my name is Ahmed Hali for the Unscripted Talks here in DURB Radio. If you love content of this nature and you're watching from our Facebook page, kindly follow us for regular updates. And if you're watching from our YouTube channel, kindly subscribe and press the notification button so anytime that we are live or we upload content of this nature, you'll be the very first person to be notified. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu.
Kwa timba kali za Afrika, DURB Radio ndio